Hello. Welcome. Right. So got an announcement. But first let's read chat. Because this is after all the Thursday night game dev stream. Be there in a minute. Hey, Trains Plus, Paradise, and Mr. W. Oh, hello, Kango Fango. Unity almost stated that it's almost started. Yes. I'll likely be a little late. Hello, Mr. W. If you're here now, I don't know. Alright, see you in a bit then. Hey, V'ger. Hey, indeed. I think indeed is the right word there. I think it probably is. Right. I'll give the announcement in a couple minutes when people are here. Okay. Switch over to the correct screen. There we go. So, what should we work on today? Could we continue working on the textures? But we did that last time. It took the entire stream. Don't want to do that again. At least not on stream. Well, let's see. If I just hit play mode, not hit, but press play mode. I think it might be fun to put in, like, maybe a hut on stilts. Maybe that, because a hut on stilts is actually quite common in sort of more Northern European mythologies. Hello, Mr. W, here now. Right, hello. Right, so I've got an announcement, which is that after much consideration and deliberation, I have come to the conclusion that I just don't have enough time for Ghostly Venture. I'm not really making any progress. It's just, yeah, I don't have enough time I don't have the time I need to give it for the project to really continue in any good way. I'm back now, hope it works. Right, like I was saying, yeah, I just don't have the time to put into this project. So after the stream, Ghostly Venture is going to be paused. It's not going to be cancelled completely. It's just going to be paused. And when I have the time to work on this project, then I will resume. I'm not sure what will happen with the stream slot, because what may happen is that I switch it out with a different game, a much smaller game that it doesn't matter if I've got that much time to work on it off stream or not. Or maybe I'll make it another trains stream so that the Milton Valley Railroad will get finished in a little bit quicker. Or maybe I'll do something completely different. Or maybe I will decide that no, actually it's better if I have one more day that I'm not streaming, because that is also something that I've been doing quite a lot. So it might be nice just to have another day that I don't have to, I won't stream. So I don't know yet. I will think about that. And we'll see what the choice will be. But for now, we are still continuing with, we're still going ahead with the project for the stream. So, let's see, what do I want here? I'm thinking about like what I want the windows to look like. Let's actually read chat, might be a good idea. Ooh, announcement, exciting stuff. Yay, it's Ghostly Venture. Wow, that looks so good. Does it? Really? Hey, bit's not coming for me. Going to refresh. Quite cloudy where I am around. Oh, same. Perfect weather for those streams. Fair. See you in a bit. Wait, what? I'm back now. Hope it works. Welcome back. Shreddies, what does this mean? You'll come back to it at some point, though, I assume? Yep. Me? Damn it, I'm in Shreddies. Yes, like I said, the project's not cancelled. It's just postponed. I don't have the time to work on it at the moment, so I'm not going to do it. But at some point in the future, I will, and then I'll resume the project. But it was a test. If you think about it, it was a test. When I first started, I said, well, we can see if I can make good progress on the game, then, well, we can keep it going. But if not, then, well, it was a test. But yeah, yeah, like I said before, I still don't know what I'm going to do with the stream slot, but we'll see. Ooh, actually, it might be quite nice to have this quite tall, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe really tall. Maybe that would look interesting. Ooh. Anyway, oh, I haven't saved it. Right, thank you for reminding me. Other, yes, other. Let's call it Woods Hut. What are you insinuating? XD, sorry, no worries. Don't what? Pause it, Shreddies? No, was always looking forward to this slot in the week. Well, such tragedies do occur. Well, I've been looking forward to all of the others too. Shreddies, maybe just not have a stream for this day. You need a break. Do I? And then when Tales of Vestia is done, have this be the day for that and keep working on trains routes that make you money? Although I can see why it would be very useful to have 2 routes making trains routes. Have 2. No, I meant so that we might have 3 sessions. Well, 3 streams working on the Milton Valley Railroad, so that it's basically another half of the time it will take to finish. Basically, the speed to take another half onto that. So instead of having 2 streams of Milton Valley Railroad a week, we'd have 3 maybe, because then that would increase it by 50%. So that was the thinking behind that. And in terms of Tales of Vestia, yeah, that is definitely a thing I might do. When it comes to it, I might make this slot Tales of Vestia. That might be a good recommendation. And as for needing a break, not sure what you mean. In terms of it just being nice to have another day where I don't stream with you, yeah, sure, it would be nice, but I don't think I need a break. Well, 25 streams is still a good number for a trial run. Yeah. And for the 25th stream, you've convinced me. I'll host ya. Aww. Right, so, yeah, because the thing is, originally, I had envisioned that by stream 25, I would have already finished the entire Woods level type, and maybe even the second one. There's the host, probably. So that's, you've probably just heard me say the thing, read out your message, and that's why you just hosted, because you didn't want to give it away before I read the thing. So that's why you've been waiting, I see. Yeah, there we go. Exactly, I figured you out. Good evening. Oh, hello, Trains Plus. How are you? You have deserved. You have deserved? Oh, I'm glad that I've deserved. Hey, hi. So yes, I'll host the stream. 25th anniversary for your first ever Unity stream. 25 weeks. Wow, well, yes. Savet UK. This house looks like a Ukrainian church in the 15th century. Interesting. Not exactly what I was going for. But yeah, it's supposed to look like a creepy hut in the woods. I hope I've succeeded. Well, I hope I'm succeeding, I should say. Solid mode. There we go. Actually, let's move this entire thing down a bit, just so that I can have better access to the top. And I think it should probably just go straight into the ground like that, but I do also want it to be a bit twisted. So actually, let's duplicate it first. Oh, I thought I pressed Shift-E, yes. X, let's put it onto there. Select those two, Shift-E, Y, put them up here. And then actually what I'm going to do is I am going to use the sphere of influence editing thing. So you can see now I can just turn it like that if I want to. And this would be a perfectly valid shape to import into Unity, but it's not what I want, so I'm not going to keep that, basically. I want to actually change the fall off to be, well, let's see what sharp fall off would look like. No, I want the opposite of that. Maybe sphere fall off. Yes, sphere fall off is what I want. Well, no. I want just a linear fall off, I think. I think linear fall off is going to be good. Yes, linear fall off is what I wanted. So actually, let's do it. Let's do all of these ones. Let's have all of these ones doing this at the same time, hopefully. If I changed it from median point to individual origins, there we go. That should work sufficiently. Maybe like that, so that's now kind of twisted like this. Of course, I'll need to smooth it as well, but for now, let's just see if we can maybe also move a little bit of this. Not necessarily the whole upper bit as well. Also not necessarily this shape. Maybe try the sharp, no, not the sharp one, the other one. Maybe try the sphere one a bit. Maybe that could look nice. Yeah, just sort of a bit broken, really. Just so it looks the part. Little bit of straight parts to it as well, but then just ones that are just bent, like that. Ooh, that could look interesting. Ooh. Now if I do shade smooth, sorry, on the thing, shade smooth, and then use edge split, where is it? Edge split, there we go, and change the angle to maybe, I don't know, actually 30 might look quite nice, because then you could still see these shapes twisting throughout. Ooh. Right, I'll select all 4 of these, move them up so that, no, not like that, that's just, no, turn that off, and move them up like that, so they're in just about intersecting with the underside of the house. And let's also separate these so they're a different object. So then I can give the house itself a solidify modifier. Actually have this above, move first. So then we can basically see it from both sides in Unity. Let's give it a thickness of, I don't know, 0.1. Invalid token string, what? Why? 0.1, there we go, that's what I wanted. Even thickness, I think even thickness is good. Only rim, no, not only rim. Fill, yes, definitely fill. Offset, that doesn't, oh, that's how far in and out. No, that should be good the way it is. And yes, definitely like this. I know the supports look a bit flimsy, but I think that might also give it a bit more charm. So let's rename the object as well. Let's call this one legs. That seems sufficiently creepy for a house. And let's name this body. Dun dun dun. Or body. Dun dun dun. Selected object. Nah, no, let's do everything. And this other, I need to rename it to FBX. And see what it looks like in game. Don't worry, I'll read your chat. Where has it gone? It should be another. There we go. Let's just move it in a bit. And oh, actually, that's not right. I need to change this up a bit. I need to actually move both of these objects up to sort of about there, and then export it again. Oh, not that format, not STL, whatever that is. FBX. There we go. Woods hut. Right. This should help when I add, because now I'm going to add the align to ground script. Or snap ground, whatever it was called. Snap to ground, there we go. Layer mask, I think just default really. And let's see how this turns out. Dun dun dun. No, that's okay. It's okay. First of all, does it work? It should work. Oh, it's spawned in woods. If we just look around, can we see it? Oh, there it is back there. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that creepy? Just a little house on those legs that look like it's about to walk off, just in the middle of the woods. Yeah, see, this is the sort of thing that I wanted to do on these streams. This is this was the idea behind them. I wanted to have this sort of thing. So we go in and it's like, okay, well, what should we do? What should we do? That's fun. Oh, well, let's put in a creepy house in the woods. Let's, I don't know, model a mushroom. Let's play with some mechanics. Let's add some inventory items. Let's add, I don't know, let's just do fun stuff like this. That you can do quickly and that's fun to watch as well and exciting. Not spending 2 hours trying to fix textures. This is what I wanted. Also, it doesn't have any colliders at the moment, so we can just walk straight through it. But I'll leave you with this image as I should read chat a bit more. Right. I had no idea. Yeah, because of the Ukrainian charge. Should I? Yes, but what I meant is that you stop streaming on Thursdays, so you have a free day until you get Tales of Vestia finished, and it can then take the Thursday slot. Yeah, and that seems perfectly reasonable. However, the thing... Actually, you're right, I wouldn't need to wait for it. Actually, yeah, that seems actually quite reasonable. But there are more variables to consider because the Unity streams are also meant to be a bit of advertising, because originally it was meant so that because when I just work on a game, just for myself, just off stream, just working on my next game, that once a week, I'd like open a little window and show you, okay, this is what the game's at this point, and let's just do a little bit of work on it. And I'm just working on the game just behind the scenes, just as I normally do. So that when the game is finished and on Steam, then there's already content on it on YouTube that if people search for, they can find those, which then also, of course, links back to my other projects. In addition to, of course, it being a lot of fun to do, as live streams. But, yeah. So that's another variable to consider. Like, what game am I actually focusing on? Because it has to be a short one. And if I am focusing on one, is it one that would lend itself to streaming? Because I do have other games that we could do that are much shorter, that would work much better, but those have a lot more stuff that once you've seen it, it's like it loses its magic. because that wouldn't have a lot of random generation, and it's like about discovering things and then, oh, you already know this thing, so that would kind of spoil it. I chose this game for the streams because this has a lot of, well, basically, so a lot of random generation, so that even if you do know how the game works and what sort of stuff is in the game partially, then it would still be exciting to play. So that is another thing, because if I do have managed to figure out a project that we could maybe do, that I can work on off-stream, and that's maybe small enough so that even if I don't have that much time to work on it off-stream, I could still have it, I would still make progress when I'm doing it live. Then, in that case, I would like to continue this, at least to when Tales of Vestia is finished, because originally the plan was to have one of the Trains streams be replaced by Tales of Vestia. However, most of the people who are on my channel are there because of Trains, and if I then half that, then that might not be a good idea, but you can see how there are so many variables playing into this thing. But yeah, it's a good suggestion. Stopping it until Tales of Vestia comes out and then doing that on the slot. That's a good suggestion. Yesterday, I have as well. Shredders, dude, you stream 5 days a week. I know one's mental health is exactly in peak condition, and you're feeling the pressure to put on a stream, to put on a show every day for the weeks, since one is going to weigh you down eventually, even if you don't realize it. Well, the thing is, to me, this isn't a show. So to me, this is not a show that I'm putting on, like you say. I mean, I appreciate your concern, but it's more actually just a bit of social time, even though it is just with chat. I'm here, I've got friends in chat, and we can have discussions. I'm doing stuff that I find fun, and yeah, it isn't a show. But then again, you did say even if I don't realize it, so technically, even if I said that, I'm not realizing it would mean that. But yeah. But you're right. If it at some point it may get a bit too much. I don't know. Trains. Also, Trains Plus is a very slightly faded red for me. Oh, for me, it's like a bright green teal-y color. Trains. That's meant to be 4 days in a week, not including weekends. Well, it's Sundays and Mondays. He doesn't stream. Yeah, exactly. Trains. Ooh, stepladder. Ha! I've never changed the fall of myself. Trains. Pressing dot on the keyboard will make the Origins menu appear. Will it? Oh, that's helpful. In object mode, as far as I know. I didn't include weekends. Gotcha. Trains doesn't really look broken per se. Just looks like they used some already bent branches. I suppose I meant broken more as in. Look, if you look down here, you can see it starts going straight, and appeared lines are probably like it's going down straight, and as if it would continue going down straight up just into the ground. But then something just basically moved it, just shifted it, broke it, but not snapping it, just shifting the actual shape of this piece of wood. Or like here, you can see, going up perfectly straight, and then just a shift. Like some magic did that. There's already a lot of chat, isn't there? Right. Well, one thing's for sure, I'll definitely miss these streams when they're gone. Yeah, me too. But it is a bit frustrating putting in 2 hours of work using 2 hours of work for a project that isn't really going anywhere because I'm not able to put in enough time to make it go somewhere, at least at a reasonable pace. Just look at last stream. We spent 2 hours just working on a texture, and that's a whole week's worth of progress. Yeah. This game wasn't meant to be made like this. It was meant, like I said before, it was meant to be just a normal game that I work on, that I just open a little window once a week to let you in to see what is going on. Right. So a week of streams, only 2 days off, and as far as I know, he works on projects during the day as well, although it must be a massive help that he's working on stuff he actually wants to work on, so it's not as much of a bore and to do. No, that's the thing. To me, yes, this is of course work, but this is fun for me. This is, if I decide, okay, not gonna work on any of the projects that I have, what to do for fun, then I think, well, maybe, I've got this idea for a game. Let's just do a little prototype. That'll be fun to see if it works, how it works, just in my free time. That's the sort of thing that I would do. So if that's the thing that I do as work, then it's very good. Time to enjoy this one while it lasts. Shadows, didn't you play Super Hexagon during a stream once? Yes, once. That was when I was building the little river going up to the gravel pit thing on the Milton Valley Railroad. Yes, once. Was quite an early stream. I think in the 10s, I think. Oh, of course. Now I can say those recommendations on the Discord. The recommendations? Yes, you can. However, those recommendations, those were for the for when Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 ends, because that's supposed to be the MISC stream. However, that's also another option, that I just move Train Simulator to be back on Thursdays and to just have it be 2 hours, because with Train Simulator, if there's a beautiful map, it sometimes takes ages to go. So having 2 hours there with reading chat, that's just much better. If you look at the last streams, we can actually go on 2 maps, and then we can have the full 2 hours to dedicate on Fridays to whatever game we're playing, whatever thing we're working on, whatever game we're playing. So that's another option. But again, I haven't decided, and yeah. Now this house is like a house of Baba Yaga. Yes, that is what it's supposed to be inspired by. It's the sort of feeling it's supposed to give. Only these aren't chicken legs. Baba is a rude name of grandmother in Russian. Yes, I actually know that. I actually know that. From many stories that we usually tell to children to scare them. It also has 4 legs and located in the forest. Yes, I know. In some of those stories, aren't there 4 nights that are each related to a season and changing times? Like if you follow a night, then you might be gone for like maybe an entire year or until morning, and it suddenly becomes day or something like that. Wasn't it something 10th stream? 12th? 14th? I don't know either. I missed the moment. Not the stream, because I had to make bed. Oh, I see. Well, it's archived. But yeah, Super Hexagon, definitely a game that we could also play sometime. Just guessing here. I see. Well, the archive's still up. And call the house Buddy Dun Dun Dun, or Body Dun Dun Dun. Shays and his sound effects department 2021. Yes. XD, ooh, that's creepy. Great. Oh, that looks so good. Looks like there would be a dark figure inside staring at you. Yes, that's exactly the thing. And maybe could have it so that there is a dark figure looking in, and as you just walk over, you can see just staring up at you. But as soon as you move over to here and you climb up there somehow, the figure's just gone. Because you can't see in through the windows and go up to the door. So then if you go back this way, then the figure's back. That's the sort of feeling I want from this game. The sort of unsettling, not direct danger necessarily, but just unsettling, creepy, unsure, that sort of thing. Like the feeling that you get when you read like actual Irish stories about the Fae, about the fairy land, essentially. So Fae creatures, and just, for example, there's an actual one, which is actually still held up today, believed by people, is there's a field near a village. During the day, you can walk across it, no problem. But if you go to it at night, then you will just keep walking through the field, and you won't be able to find your way out until it's morning. Yeah? When it's morning, you can just continue crossing it as a normal field. Or maybe like if there's a fairy ring, if you go into a fairy ring, which is like a ring of mushrooms, and you dance in it, then even though you're just dancing for 10 minutes, if you step out of it, like 10 years could have passed. like that sort of creepy, unknowable magic presence. That's the sort of thing I'm going for. There is a lot of chat, isn't there? Looks like they were, yes, so good. Looks like this house is going to eat the player. Yes, it does look like it. Nom. Next day. Monster House, much? I didn't really like that film. I don't really like it. Saw it once. Yeah. So, are you not cancelling these streams after all, Paradise? Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. I don't know yet. This game is going to be paused. It's going to be put on hold, paused, saved for a later date, that when I'll continue with it. What will happen to the stream slot? I don't know yet. Your choice in the end, of course. But still, don't pressure him into it. Oh, of course he isn't. He would never. I don't feel pressured at all anyway. Anyway, I'm a continuing Emily's story. I fell asleep yesterday and stopped telling it. Aww. You fell asleep to the sound of my voice. That is so sweet. Oh, Trains Plus, you're going. All right. Well, have a nice night then. Hopefully you're not going to dream of creepy four-legged houses in woods. Or if you are, then I hope you're excited by those dreams. So have a good night. You're right. Hey, hello. I see. Looking forward. Ooh, dude. I assume development of Tales of Vestia is off the table for streams? Yes. Development of Tales of Vestia is off the table because Tales of Vestia is a role-playing system, and if I discuss the rules, then, well, you'd already know them. So, also you'd see the things. Maybe world building. Maybe we could have discussions about world building and different aspects of that. But, no, I don't think so. Although I have already thought about it. Trace, hey, it's like you're working on this game inside of that very hut, which has all of its doors and windows locked and shut during all of the other weekdays. There's a giant crowd right outside of it, and during 8 and 10 on Thursdays, you just open the window to the public briefly. Oh yes, yeah, basically. So, my mum said you have many stories that would make a girl laugh. I'd like to hear them. Okay. Nice. At peak condition, at the moment, I meant to say. Okay. Twitch programming. Hey, yo. Mr. Snipes, you're here. Oh, hello. Yeah, like I said before, the Ghostly Venture is going to be put on hold. I just don't have the time to work on it off stream. It's not going anywhere at the moment. There's really no progress, but yeah, I'm not cancelling it. I'm just pausing it. You're neon green for me. Oh, for me too. How are you? Oh, of course, I'm interested too. Hey, mate, I'm interested too. Well done, ladies. Be all ears, or you'll miss stuff. Nice. The origins menu is a radial one, so you hold it and then move the cursor to the one you want, and then let's go. Oh right, I see. Yeah, origin thing in Blender. I was just driving a narrow gauge diesel on the hoof-hearted and smells RCO. Was it fun? Right, gotcha. Shifted it. A begins to tell them his stories. Re-misc stream. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But we may, so that's another option, because we may be able to keep Train Simulator and RCT3 going as is, and then just have the misc stream as the 2 hours on Thursdays, and then when Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 finishes, we could just extend the Train Simulator stream to 2 hours on Fridays, so that then we could already start the misc stream on this slot. That's also an option. You can see how many variables there are to think about. sitting there and drinking hot chocolate. He makes, standing there probably, or sitting there, he makes the ladies laugh with his charisma and stories. Marie could not stop laughing. Yeah, I know that feeling. There was a moment when I said something which wasn't actually supposed to be funny, but actually it was really funny, and I made someone literally laugh so hard that he actually, like, literally like fell off of his seat and just laughed on the ground, just laughing and laughing and laughing, and then because he was laughing, I started laughing as well, and it was fun. It was really fun. Those sort of moments are rare. Yeah, 2 hours TS on Thursday and 2 hours on CT3 on Friday would be nice, but we'll see. I've heard of this too. I said staring you down, not starting at you. Staring you down. Alright, staring you down. But it don't matter as it means the same. So I am going to sleep. Bye. If someone interested, I can tell some stories about Baba Yaga in Discord later. Yes! Please do. Would be very interesting. If you hear this. No Monster House Munch. You're a lassie's man, eh? Amelia, yummy boot. I know, guess I was really lucky. Amelia, can we talk for a little? Sure. Bye, good night and thanks. Amelia and Mary get up from the table and go talk in between fires. Oh, yes, the unsettling it is. Today's like the game Gone Home. A bit, maybe, but more fairy-like. And by that, I don't mean Tinkerbell, or just, like, little girls' TV show fairy. I mean the actual origin of that in sort of Irish, Celtic, Norwegian mythologies, Germanic mythologies as well. That's what I mean. The things where if you stumble accidentally into fairyland and you speak with a fairy and you make a little mistake. Like, for example, you don't dance as a greeting, for example, just making this up, then it could be the fairy will keep you there for a year until you've danced for every fairy in the land, and then maybe, if they find you amusing enough, they might keep you there indefinitely. That sort of feeling. Right. Also, first person where you're exploring a mansion in a thunderstorm. Also unsettling, but more like, oh, is there something behind the corner of the... Thunderstrike! Oh. Not like, it's coming after me! It's more like a light terror game, I'd say. Light. Interesting, because it's so dark in the room at the moment. It's not actually that... Well, it is quite dark, but out there it's not that dark. But yes, Shadow, so what you're saying is you're basically just putting this game on hold like you would if someone was calling you and you were busy. Yes, if the call lasted an indefinite amount of time, but was certain to end at some point. So why did you take me out of there? Well, A is truly a ladies' man. He literally is overflowing with charisma. God, I wish he could F me in the arse. Well, that came from nowhere. Huh? What was that? I wish he could, freak my ass. Oh, like, that, okay. I mean, is that actually the kind of discussions that girls have? Like, is that really, that's just like, okay, did you come with me and then just say that? Is that actually do you have inside information on that? That's what I'm gathering, at least. Oh, nice. It has witchbacks on trestles in a gully. You need to pull orcas down. Very fun. Yes. My latest route, the secret route, which is almost finished. Yes, it's very important that I start that route. That has a switchback. It's the first time I've I mean, I've played with switchbacks and other routes, but those never went anywhere. And I'm just finishing the route. It's almost going to be finished. It's just a small one, the secret one. Oh, sounds lovely. Shadows, that was me. Ah. Oh me, oh my. Oh, that sounds nice. Shadows, laughing off off the seat. Yeah, it was really nice. Shadows, the laughing and falling off the chair, that was me. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. I know that it was you as well, but I meant someone else. I mean, you don't know who I mean. The name wouldn't mean anything. But to you it might. The name, his name is Dan. That's who I meant. Hey, wait, your turn. Sorry, I know it's sudden to tell you that. Don't worry, it was a joke. We'll get there on Christmas Eve. If you want to stay after party. Huh? I was planning on doing that myself. Mum is really keen on me doing that. Alright, I see. That sounds like fun. God, Amelia, your jokes never stop. They both returned to the living room. Meanwhile, A had paused to talk about something else with the other two. Huh? No. Maybe? I don't know. Ah, well. Shadows, it wasn't me, but I have done it. Oh, you have done it, yeah. It's always nice when you do that. Shadows, I think you've vaguely mentioned before. Yeah, I have. Shadows mentioned Dan to be me before, I mean. Yeah. Oh, do I know this Dan? I think you might. Both Amelia and Marie sit back down and A continues telling stories. Might have been a different Dan. I don't think it was. Right, so. Like, we've done a little bit of work, but most of it was just reading chat. And that's fine, that's good. Maybe it would be best to kind of have this as a bit of a world-building stream, because I think in the game dev streams, that's where the most chat happens. So if we made it something that's focused on something, like maybe just world-building, then that could be really, really fun. Like just, okay, we've got like, I don't know, Pixelmator open, just draw a little map, like put a dot on it. Okay, what is this dot? Ideas. Is this a city? What is this city? Is this a, like, what setting is this? Is it like a fantasy setting? Is there magic? Is there not magic involved? Like, what kind of creatures are here? Like, just world building, that could be a lot of fun, because that's basically just talking with you, with chat, and that seems what the game dev streams are mostly about. Because if this just has, it's like 1 hour is gone, a couple of minutes, and I've basically just put a box, I just made a box, put a hat on it, and put it on stilts. Alright. This dot represents the little courage the player of the game has left. Oh yes! They get so absorbed in the story, they do not notice it got dark outside. Oh my, look! It's already 6:30 PM. We gotta go. We need to get ready. Yes, world building love. Oh, I'm expecting pizza. The wait is painful. The wait? Do you mean the wait about the secret route, or what do you mean? Trace, your face cam blends into the stream well, really well. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna turn on the lights. What do you mean, waiting for my pizza? Oh, you mean, I thought that you meant that you were expecting to get pizza because you were waiting on something, like maybe the secret route, or me actually getting on with some game development. Yes, I do. I get it now. Yeah. Waiting for my pizza. I ordered pizza. Actually, all right, should I? I thought so. Right. So, I think this looks quite nice. So actually, you know what? Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. I expect to see the secret route when it is ready and you are pleased with it. Yes. And it will be soon. It will be released, I would say, within the next maybe 2 weeks, maybe 2 and a bit weeks. I mean, I'm almost finished with the route itself, but I still need to make the sessions. Yeah. We're talking like 5 weeks here? Oh! Yeah. But I'm so happy with it. And it's going to be free. Yeah, the secret route, that's just a free route. It's a small one. Wait, sessions? Yes, that's pretty good. My route is still stuck in the city. Yeah, cities are quite a interesting thing to do. Free as well? Wow. Yeah, it's only a small route. It's fine. Let's actually do the thing about the thing in there that's gonna be, well, disappearing if you go to the other side. Let's try that. Let's remove the component from here. Let's parent that onto here. Zero it out. Paste the component onto there. Let's call this one Woods Hut. Okay, so let's see. Let's just do it with a cube. Let's just do it with a cube. We'll also have to think about how to do it. Let's do it with a okay, let's give it a material. Let's give it the red. Just with the I think we've got a default red material somewhere. Red. There we go. Just give it a little red material. And so how do we detect if the player's on these sides or if the player's on this side? Well, we could act if the rotation's always going to be the same, we could just do it with a simple position check. So sorry. Choked on a little bit of spit there. Well, there we go. Right, so let's get on with a new script. Let's call it Woods Hut. Let's put Woods Hut on Woods Hut. Oh well, after it's finished compiling. There we go. And let's open this up. The size should, yeah, the size is still good. So now, right. Firstly, we need a reference to the player. So we need the position. So we might as well do public transform player, no, player, and then do void update. So check every frame. We'll just need to compare the player's position. So this is heading. I really like the idea of having the moon behind it. So it's basically just checking if it's gone. Well, it would have to be a cone, wouldn't it? Well, if the door is going to be closed, then, well, let's see. Maybe it's not going to be closed. Actually, it might not be rendered. Ooh, that might be interesting. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay, if, oops, like that. Actually, okay. I'm just going to do a little bit of a test here. Public mesh renderer, MR. Well, let's do MR capital. And then do if mr.isVisible, I think it's called. So let's invert that statement. If it's not visible, then print. Haha. Let's see if that works. I'm going to need to put this in here. And let's just see if it prints anything like this. It does. Ooh, now it's stopped. Wait, is this? Ah, now it's not rendering it, but now it is. Okay, I've got a better idea. I've got a much better idea. If I give this a collider, physics mesh collider should be fine, then instead of checking for if it's visible, because it's still being rendered if it's underneath the other thing, because we need occlusion culling for that, which, well, I don't want to set that up. So let's instead do a line cast thing. So let's see if that will work. So we don't need the mesh renderer anymore. Let's do player cam instead. And then let's do if physics, that's right, physics, yes, dot line cast from transform, no, it wouldn't be that, it would have to be, okay, let's do public transform, let's call it creature. Line cast from creature.position to player cam.position. If that goes through, that's fine, but it will hit the player, so I'll need to put it in a layer mask. So public layer mask lm, that's okay, and then do comma lm. I think that should probably work. Then let's actually, let's just set it back and forth. Okay. Huh. Right. Well, okay, let's just do it in a very simple way. Let's do creature.gameObject, not object dot set active creature.gameObject.active self, and then invert that. That's not going to be great for performance, but it's just a test. So, oh, there's an error. Line cast. Oh, is it lowercase c? Probably lowercase c. Yes, it was lowercase c. There we go. Now let's see if this would work. Cube, yes. Cube into there. Player camera. Where is it? That's odd. Is this the camera? Yes, it is. Interesting. Okay, so let's put that in there. And then let's just give it the default layer to collide with. And then let's see how this would work. So at the moment, yeah, if I turn off the lighting, you can see it's just flickering on and off constantly every frame because the player can't see it. But if I go to it at the bottom of the screen, where is it? This is really hard to actually spot. Oh, there it is. It's surprisingly hard to spot. So yeah, if I now just approach it, and then I see it, you can see it's there. Of course, this isn't perfect. I would need to do this with multiple points because you can see it's there. But if I move closely and it starts flashing. It's doing it from the center point. If I move back, now it's gone. Now it's there. Now it's gone. Although maybe the flickering is a good effect, but I don't really want the flickering. So let's do it with an array. So public transform array. Let's do line points, I guess would be a good thing for it. And then we need to loop through it. So if we do, okay, bool bool can see and then a for loop, int I is equal to 0, I is less than line points dot length, then I++, and then we need to do the check in here. So if physics line has reached not this position, however, line points index of I dot position to there. So if we can see it, actually, should be can't. It should probably can't see. So should we can't see. So if we can see it, don't do anything. Although should it? Can't see is the default if any of them see. Yeah. So can't see, don't do anything else. Can't see is equal to false. And by default, it should be equal to true. And then out here, after we've looped through all of them, we do if not can't see. So if we can see it, I don't know if it should be if can't. Yeah, if we can't see it, then it should switch. If it can, then it shouldn't. Which means we actually invert that statement and put that in here. So if we can't see it, then set it false. And that, so okay, so it's true, so we can't see it, can't see it, can't see it, can't see it. No, it should be like that. We can't see it by default, but if any of the lines do see it, then we're going to set can't see to false, which means we can see it. And then if can't see is equal to false, if nothing happened, true, then it's if nothing happened, then it should work-ish. It should work-ish, is basically what I'm saying. So let's give it a few empty game objects, give a little tag. Maybe yellow thing work nicely. Right, so I would want, no, different thing, sorry. The issue is, actually no, I suppose that's not the issue because, yeah. So I guess I can just actually put these spots in here. Because the thing is, if any of them can see the player, so if the line of any of them goes through, then we can see it and it's not going to change. So the important point is that okay. Well, let's duplicate them. Let's move these ones to, actually, let's move the other ones up a bit further. So this way we can see it, they can see, so that shouldn't be an issue. It's only here. Ooh, okay. So let's see if this will work. Need to lock the inspector, then select the game objects, then put them in the line, in the thing. And then let's see if it will work. Right, so it's up there. If we continue walking down to here, still up there. Oh, invalid thing. Oh, no, that wasn't the right thing at all. Does this work? That's my question. Well, I suppose I can just have a look at this and see. Actually, let's make this a public bool so I can see it in the inspector. Public bool. Oh, error. Why? Oh, because of that, of course. Okay, we can't see the player. Actually, no, we can see the player. Where exactly? I always lose this house. Why do I always? It's, oh, there it is. It's so well camouflaged. surprisingly. Okay, it's actually not being changed. Why not? Loops through all of them. Face the line cast, I would say, so from this position to player's position, the layer mask. Yeah, so if it does go through... Wait, no. It's checking if it does hit something. So we do need to invert the statement because it's checking if it does hit something, not if it doesn't hit something. There we go. There we go, that fixed it. Right, so we can't see anything up there. We go in, go back, it's there. Thing is, now if we go to the side, try to trick it a bit. Go to the side. Nope, still there. We'll have to go properly out of sight and then, nope, it's still there. Still there, yes, sure, of course it's still there. It's gone. Now if we go over here. Now it's there. Oh, now it's gone. Yeah, well, there's a point here where it does flicker on and off. So we do need more of these points. It's these two, right? Yeah, these two. Basically, they need to. We need 2 more points there. We need 2 more points there. So basically, these 4 points need to be added to the list. And this is not efficient because setting it on and off each frame is not that efficient. But for the moment, it'll work. Should probably read a bit of chat now that I'm at it. Says Marie to the others. Hey. I almost forgot. Gotta get my guns cleaned up and serviced. Well, it was cracking, mate, and yeah, I'm kicking to the future to Pluterier. I have no idea what that means. Probably, yeah. The thing that's staring you down. Whoa. The last hurrah. The last hurrah? It's not the last hurrah. Same like in. We'll see you on Christmas Eve, Amelia. Amelia's friends leave. I love the look of driving through it, but it will be nice to do some scenery leading into it finally. Oh yeah, definitely. Shalace, the figures got a red fridge as well? Brr, how frightful. Well, they left? Yes, Mum. Well, I've just got a call from work. A's armor is almost done. We'll be going to pick it up the same day his trial match is going to happen. Welcome back in advance, Miss W. Oh, I see. Understood, ma'am. I'm glad to help you out as much as I can. Well, all you have to do for now is to play with Amelia and her friends while I collect data. If you have any... Collect data? Are you sure she's not a villain? Like collect what data? If you have any problems during playing, don't hesitate to tell me. Understood, ma'am. And Amelia spend their remaining time watching TV in Amelia's living room. The next day is all spent... well, I mean, she probably is a villain if she's a weapons manufacturer, that sort of thing, supplying British military... very close ties with the Prime Minister, training, well, children, young adults, train children or young adults to be soldiers for special forces, that sort of thing, endorsing that. Probably more of a villainous character, in my book at least. But it's not my book, so who knows. It literally isn't my book. Right. The next day is all spent preparing. The food is cooked, the rest of the decorations are put up, and the tree is decorated. Christmas Eve, 8:30 p.m. Obliged. Amelia and her mother were getting the table for Lady Anna's Christmas party with help coming from May. Ooh, that's right, spooky mate. Love it. Love it. All of the people who were coming were vaccinated, so it wasn't a problem. Well, depends on who you speak to. Some people would say that that might be the problem. Some people might say that that would make it easier. A lot of different points of view on that at the moment. Player casually walks through grass. HUD +1 cinnamon dust. Why? You mean because... But no cinnamon? Why? Oh, you mean picking up stuff? The first doorbell is at 9 p.m. It was Marie and her mother, Lady Prime Minister. And then follows Hin with her mother and father, and lastly Gabriella with her mum. Everyone's here? Multiple yes. No, says one. Amelia's friends come with their latest purchases. They had left the adults to talk about adult stuff and went to Amelia's living room. Never mind that. So, gun showcases something like that, right, Amelia? Yes, but since you don't have one yourself, you'll just be the judge. What do you say? Well, sure. Hin, you first. Charlize, yeah, house blends in really nicely. You either think it's a tree or one of those menhir-esque boulders. True. Very true. Oh, that is pukey. I hope it's not pukey. I mean, I don't have a janitor to clean it up. It's a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 reference. Great stuff. Lovely. 280's team excursion is happening right now here. Oh, you mean like in real life? Or do you mean on the route? Or what do you mean? Like, if it's happening in real life, then great. Spooky Fridge 3, the Spooky Reckoning. Yeah, they never reckon that the Spooky Fridge returns a third time, because the first one was actually the first return, because the first actual incident with it happened off-screen. Miss Snaps, great stuff. I'm assuming it's one of Togog's? Yes, picking it up. It's the K&L Eagle River one. Oh, I see. So it is... it's not real life then. Miss Snaps, oh, I see. I haven't got the K&L stuff myself, but they look great from what I've seen. XDDD, nice. Right, XDD to you too. I reckon it'll never return. Indeed. Spooky Fridge, think again, pal. PayPal. Wait, what? No. Right, so let's make this... Let's make a creature. I think we should have time for a creature. We should always have time for a creature. And things I can show you the models, because I'm not going to tell you what will happen inside if you go in. The only real-life train stuff near me are artifacts left over from the torn-up route. Oh. Alright. Yay, creature time! Well, that's not what the players are gonna say when they play the game, but sure. No, I meant to do delete vertices, not faces. Okay. So. Let's see, how do I want this to look? I want it to look, well, creepy, for one thing. But that's kind of self-explanatory, I think. Oh, that's not right. No, these are not supposed to be scaled this way. They're supposed to be scaled this way, yes. Oh, of course, because the center of... Yeah, don't worry, I understand why that happened. It's because of the mirror. Modifier, that is, the mirror modifier, yes. Not an actual mirror. Also, no, I am on medium point. I guess I should probably go onto 3D cursor for this. Oh, now let's turn this on again. Let's actually change this to medium point again. I don't know, let's keep that at 3D cursor. Let's see, I want a sphere. Let's actually put a little bit more detail in here, just so it'll look a bit nicer. Well, maybe sphere is not the right one. Maybe root. Yes, root is the one I wanted. No, not like that. Let's move it over like this. I want to get the actual shape of the head down first. Oh, wouldn't it look creepy if it's just a big, like a really big head? Like, so big that you don't even, like, really unrealistically big. That would look creepy, like in reference to the size of the body. Yes, if you couldn't tell, that was my creepy whistling. Yes, don't worry, it's patented. It's patented. Right, now let's see. If I just drag this out a little bit, maybe not that way, maybe there's this one. Drag that out a little bit. And sort of like this, maybe? Just put this in a little bit more. Maybe like that. Of course, also like this. Of course, also move these out a bit so it's actually working towards smoothing it a bit more. Maybe also add one like in here, a loop cut, so that I can then move this bit around a little bit. Which is going to make this at the bottom look a little bit odd. So I've just got to fix this. Don't want the chin to come out this far. More like that, maybe. Let's see, maybe let's move this up a little bit like that. And then let's create very, very simple indentations for the eyes. Probably going to put a what's it called? Subsurf modifier on this. Subdivision surface. Like that, yes. That's more what I was looking for. And I can change the edge crease? Alright, like that, I see. Let's make this one a strong crease. Let's make this one a strong crease as well, hopefully. Well, no, let's maybe I can make this a strong crease. There we go. And then if I shade smooth, and then let's select the face back there. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's add icospheres, of course. For the eyeballs, just like that. Let's of course shade smooth again. And we might as well put some materials on. Let's make this one the skin. Let's make this one eye white. Let's actually make this one a bit of a, well, yeah, like that. Actually, let's turn this mode on so we can actually see what we're doing. That'll be helpful. And then, of course, eye black. I know it's a pupil, but eye black is just a bit more clear, a bit easier to work with. Ooh, that's a strange shape for the for the pupils. Maybe it's not supposed to be black. Maybe it's supposed to be red or green or yellow. Ooh. I'm going to leave it as black for now. Now let's see what we can do here. Extrude that, and then go back to median point. Let's make this a little bit smaller. And then let's extrude the ears. Not like that, just rotate it, move them back, up as well. And maybe also increase the size of this here. Well, maybe not like that. Maybe, oh, it's a bit difficult with this off, but maybe move this back a bit like that as well. We can have one of these in here like that. And then we can have the ears. No, that just looks like horns this way. No, not horns. I don't want horns. I want them a bit more like... Oh, well, that's odd. I didn't... Oh, right, because it's a bit difficult sometimes to select all the right vertices you need. No, it's not Mickey Mouse. Maybe... No, not like that. Maybe... no, not like that. Like this, maybe. Maybe actually have this twist a bit more and kind of drooping down a bit. Although now it just looks a bit more like a... Although, I suppose this could look creepy. Okay, let's try clipping on. Let's see if we can maybe move this a bit back. Just sort of like that. No, I think the ears... Yeah, the droopy ears don't work. It just looks like... oh, bye, Mr. W, bye. No, this looks it looks ridiculous. They're far too big. The ears are far too big. They're just supposed to be a little... Just like that. That's more what I want. And now in terms of the actual body, I think, I'm not sure if I wanted to, well, maybe, I'm not sure if I actually wanted to have proper arms. Maybe something like this. No, it just looks like, no, it doesn't look great. Let's give it arms, shall we? I think that might be a good thing to do, don't you think? Bit bigger, please. Not too big, though. That's not quite... That's ridiculous. But you're not going to see it up close. You're not going to see it up close. Now, do we want to give it legs? Yes or no? If so, we need to... Well, first of all, we need to select actually both faces. That'd be nice. Yeah, the arms are a bit... It's just looking a bit... Although if I extend the legs... Then if I also do this, and then crease that up. No, that doesn't look good. Maybe it doesn't need legs. Maybe it doesn't need legs. At least not, because you won't see it up close. Maybe if I just make it look a bit more sort of... Yeah, this is getting quite a bit funny because it's scaling off the wrong point. It needs to be more like that, I'd say. Maybe a bit smaller. Maybe the cheekbone needs to be a bit more pronounced. Well, that's... Well, that... No, not like that. I think I might need another... But then if I add that, then that's gonna... Oh, maybe. Yeah, like that, the cheekbone. That's what was missing. The cheekbone needs to be a bit more pronounced. That's all. There we go, I think that looks sufficiently creepy. What do you think? Maybe, of course... Okay, let's actually separate the eyes. And let's get rid of the subdivision surface here. And let's just... Well, actually, no, I suppose we do need it, although maybe simple... The issue is that it's not quite right. Now let's undo it. Let's have it back be merged. What do you think? And we're creepy to the max. We're animaniacs, and we're creepy to the max. Yes. I suppose in this setting, it looks might actually be quite friendly, and it might be. But if I export it, let's just keep it as a hut creature with the same thing. So FBX. So I put it over here. What if I down to dissolve this? No, sorry, wrong thing. If I disable the mesh renderer here, then I can drag in the thing underneath there. That's just the hut itself. I wanted the hut creature. Bit too big. Also wrong scale. Creature FBX. There we go. Let's change the scale back to 1. Let's put that in there. Let's 0 it out. Rotate this 90 degrees. Let's scale it down a bit. I think the head's too small. I think the head needs to be bigger. Let's actually use the neck as the pivot. Then let's select all of it. And then let's increase the size. You're supposed to see this from quite far away. There we go. Let's actually also... Let's see. In materials, creatures... Actually, let's give it the Dark Snatcher eyes. There we go. Let's see what it would look like. Where is the hut? There we go. Like this. Oh, look, see. Oh, what's that? It's like... Oh, also it's not working properly. It's not working properly. It's just blinking in and out of existence. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. It's like... Oh, Vijay. Oh, you're gonna go. Oh, right. Bye then. See you tomorrow, probably. See, oh, there's nothing there. Huh. Then it's like, going around and, ah! Looks too harmless. Although I suppose if its head turned... Oh, also now it's gone. Maybe it doesn't look too harmless. I know it's slipping through the bottom. Okay, tell you what, let's separate the head. No, not in the French way. I mean in the Blender way. I know that doesn't necessarily sound better, but trust me, it's better. Export it again. I need to reapply the material. Maybe this would look more creepy. Maybe this would look creepier. Ooh. And then, okay, do we have a look at script? I think we should have a look at... Do we have a look at script? Look at target. There we go. That's on the head. Good. The target is the player. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like now. Now the head should look at the player. Oh, but the axis is probably going to be off. Yeah. Oh, no, it's just gone. Oh, where did it go? Come on. I know you can spawn. Why does it just keep Yeah, it's wrong. Well, it's wrong on multiple levels. One, the eyes actually need to be parented. Where is it? Object data. Oh, where is it? Come on. Relations, there we go. Parent should be 2. Right, also yeah, of course the axis is wrong. So now I need to export it again. Export, blah, blah, blah. I need to reapply the material. Let's apply to the other thing. Let's apply the material to the eyeball again. And instead of having the look at script directly on here because it's got the wrong orientation, I need to create an empty game object. Put that at, oh, that's odd. Pivot. Oh, it's got the wrong pivot, of course. How could I have been so silly? Set origin, no, not clear origin. Origin to 3D cursor. That's what I need. Okay, so if I then copy the value, copy position somewhere. Let's do copy position, paste, not rotation. Let's paste position. And then also paste the, oh, yeah, that's okay. That's fine, don't worry. I'll just need to put the script on again. Look at target. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Look at target. Target is the first person controller. Now let's see what this looks like. Bit odd that it's like flickering in and out. Oh, it's not looking. Why isn't it looking? Oh, it is looking. It's just not parented the right way. And of course I can't do that because it's okay. Unpack. Now let's parent it. Now let's see if it works. Oh, I think it works. Look at that. It's now just looking at you. And now it's gone. It's actually gone. Oh no, there it is. Oh, and it's gone. I think the model needs work. Yeah, the model needs work, but let's see. Let's actually reposition. Let's replace the points. Because I want more. I want one in the middle, and I want one at the bottom. 3 like that, and then let's have them placed sort of there to there too, then the 2 over there as well. Well, groups over there as well. And where's the collider? Oh, the collider is only so small. That's fine. Right. So that means that we can actually set that to 0. Lock the inspector. Put all of these in there, and then go. Yeah, it's not flickering now, that's good. And it's gone. I do need to move them a bit more because you can actually see it flicker in and out if you just at the right angle, like so. Ah, there it is. I think it's a bit too tall because this way it can't really look out properly. It needs to be, which means it actually needs to be made a little bit smaller and put down a little bit further, like that. Maybe even smaller, actually. Ooh. Just a bit smaller. Just so you can't see it from as many angles. And actually, let's also center. Let's also scale these ones down a bit. So that... Interesting. Interesting concepts. Right, let's have a look at it now. Where is it? Oh, it's behind me. Oh, no, it's over here. It's good. It's fine. Never mind. Oh, look at that. Just eyes staring out at you. Yeah, it's definitely not threatening enough. I need to make it a bit more threatening. But it is nice that it can just appear and disappear however it likes. Ah, there it is. And now it's gone. Nope, still gone. Still gone. 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 Oh, it doesn't want to play anymore. Does it? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Oh no, there it is. Ah, there we go. I think it just needs to be a little bit more creepy, really. I think maybe if I'd select these edges here and change the crease back. Edge crease. Maybe if we change this a bit more. No, that doesn't look good. Let's see. I think this point needs to be brought down a bit more as well. So it doesn't look as happy. Ooh, maybe we could do something with this. But then how would you actually see that in game? Also, there's becoming much too much geometry. I think I'll probably have to remodel this fellow. But I think it's a good starting point. Maybe also... Maybe if the eyes weren't as big. Maybe if I made the eyes smaller. Oh no, no, now it just looks so sad. No, what if we rotated this and then... No, not like that. Oh, now it looks mad. The body doesn't fit with this at all. The body just makes it look ridiculous. Although, I suppose that if I duplicated this, rotated it, moved it forward a bit, it just looks ridiculous. Don't you? Don't you think that it just? I think it looked creepier before. Just like that. I don't know why it's so funny. It's just because of the huge head, I think. I think that if I scale the head down, it may not look as well. That's certainly one way. No, I want it to be. If I scale the head down, it may not look as funny, but I think the big head is an important part of this. Let's try it like this. Yeah, I think I do definitely need to do some more work on that model. Oh. Yeah, I think that looks a bit creepier with the smaller eyes, don't you think? Then you get closer. And then you get closer and then you see that face. And now it's gone. Ah, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry for going into your house. I'm going to just go back now. Bye! Oh, is it following? It's following! No, oh no, quick, run away! Run away! It's following! Oh no, it's still there. It's following. Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? Where's a good maze when you need one? Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's over there. See, it's no longer in the hut. It's no longer in the hut. It's following. It's, I can hear it. Ah, it's right there. It's right there. We have, okay, one chance, and that is to lose it in the maze. Lose it in the maze, it's our only chance. Or in the mist. Lose it in the mist. We could lose it in the mist. Let's try the maze first. Quick. Hopefully it'll work. No, it didn't work. Is it? No. Oh, sorry. Ah, there it was. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. This isn't gonna work. This doesn't have a roof. No, quick, get a... No. Okay. I have to kite it. Okay. There we go. Oh no, it's... Come on, work. There we go. Okay, we've got to lose it in the mist. We've got to lose it. It's the only chance. We have to lose it in the mist. It's the only chance we've got. Well, either that or exit play mode. But exiting play mode's not fun. So... Actually, I might as well read a bit of chat because it's a bit of a walk. Oh, look, the mist is starting. Which is a funny sentence in German. But no, I meant the fog, the mist. don't think it's after us anymore, but I'll go a little bit further anyway. I think we've probably lost it. I think we've probably lost it by now. I think this should be fine. Although there might be giant spiders in this mist somewhere. Not sure if they're added to the game yet. So I think we may have... It's maybe a chance of out of the fire and into the spider's nest. Yes. Let's just leave it like this for a while. Keep an eye out, see if he's following. I don't think he is. Kühlschleim, richten, get a load of this ill boy. Licensed ASG M200 intervention black. This naughty wee Jimmy can blow your boosts at 200 meters with the spring that's in it. Non the sidearm, bred fresh, black, dual licensed, Phoenix 557's phase Cybergun. Cybergun? Aren't those guys make qualities off? Meanwhile, can you do 360 no-scope with that M200? Nay, worry lads and lassies, I got it all figured out. Oot. It was me, cursed mirror modifier. Modifier. Will it get ears? It's got ears. Not sure if the ears help or not. No scope? My friend, I can day 360 quick scope, no scope, nay, I scalp, ye hide, stretched throat. Beta dine de that for ordinary sin we who've got to keep it realistic. Meanwhile, Marie, your crow. Sure, smooth shading shadows. Oh, that's Cray-Pay. Yes, shade smooth. Bert didn't. Bert shouldn't age well. Which Bert? I'm sure it's a reference to Sesame Street. Oh, wait, does it look like Bert? You're right, it does look a bit like that. Right, it does look like him, XD. I've actually saw the show myself, but still. But also, it reminded me of No Face from Spirit Away at first. Yeah, at first. Doesn't anymore, but XD did it. Ears! I gotta be off now. Right off. I gotta be right off now. See y'all tomorrow. Yes, bye. You're probably already gone. Droopy ears look submissive. You're right. Alright, so you are back. Bye. See you soon. XD. It'd be like eyes. It'd be like eyes. Bye. Shadows with the ears up. He just looked so surprised. Yes, XD. Bye. Or she. Or it. Shadows. Ha. I haven't used subdivision surface in years. XD. The arms. Blurring. The leggies. XD. And we're creepy to the max. Shadows is so nice. Shadows is so nice. Even his villains look like they're going to help you carry your groceries. You're right. It does look a bit like that. I'm gonna have to make it look a bit more threatening. But, well, I think it looks a bit more threatening. I mean, it caused me to run all the way into the fog. Great, XD. Pronounce the nose a bit more? Maybe. XD, that's brilliant. Gotta go, mate. We'll tell you the final lines of part 1 tomorrow. Sure. That's just freaky. XD, bye. Thanks for telling us the story of the farm. Bye, good night. It's clipping through the bottom. Yeah, headshot run. Or at least the eyes. So, let's separate the head. No, not in the French way. In the Blender way. Shadows 2021. Next, me. Yes. I mean, if you want to quote me on that, go ahead. Shadows, yes. Make the rest of the eyes black? Oh, here we go. Firstly, it looks a bit like an owl. That's good. And secondly, I think the head should be a tad smaller again. But it's good. This is really good. This stream feels much longer than the other one, than the others of the kind. Yeah, that's because we're actually getting something done this stream. And by something done, I mean we've made progress in the form of, if you look at the beginning of the stream and you look at the ending of the stream, you can tell there's a difference. Not just the texture that's been half made. But in terms of actual game progress, it's nothing. It's just a fun little trinket, shall we say, at least at this stage. But yeah, I'm glad that we've ended on such a fun stream. At least, well, not ended, we've paused. Paused this project with such a fun stream. Yeah, too tall too. Good. Hello, my name is Kurt. Welcome to Polish Montana. Mwahahaha. Creature. Player. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Screenshot. That's real. Yeah, it's really nice. I think if the eyes were smaller in comparison, it'd be creepier. Exactly, smaller eyes. Also, I think them being hexagonal looks a bit strange. You're right. You're right, it does. Looks a bit... Where was I? Kurt got real angry. You're right. XD, why is this so funny? I don't know. XD, no, leave it. The bottom part looks like it's wearing a dress. You're right, but you're never supposed to see the bottom part, because when you open the door, it's probably supposed to be gone. Either that or there's a jump scare. When the head is smaller. Looks a bit leopardy now. That's fine, with the ears and eyes. But please, show us what it looks like with angry eyes. But yeah, it looks neat. This is really epic. Good. I need to run away. It's following. Actually, let's just read a bit of chat while we walk. True. XDDDD. Ha! German version. Ugh. I'd rather not have that missed start. Yeah. Yeah, I've lost it alright. You've lost it, right? It's safe to return. Out of the fire and into the spider's nest. How does that saying actually go, actually? Out of the fire and into the frying pan. That's how it goes. Anyway, not meanwhile. We just messaged, but yeah. Oh, sorry. But yeah, there we go again. Off right now, not right off now. Oh, was that a Sesame Street reference too? I'm assuming so. Either that or there'll be a jump scare. XD. Shrez, could you show us what it looks like in play mode with the angry eyes? That'd be a great end. Shrez, oh right, frying pan. Drying fan? No. Oh well, we've already gone a little bit past, and no. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It just looks too... I don't know. I mean, I could show you. I might be. Let's see what I can do. I don't know why this looks so funny. Now I just have to remember not to quit Blender with these changes in place. Let's actually export that. Let's undo them then, and let's save it normally. I mean, maybe this is better. But then again, it doesn't look as... might not look as creepy. It just looks funny. Yeah, I can't really see it that well. It just looks angry. I don't know. Oh, and it's gone. I think now, when it's gone, when it looks angry and it's gone, I think that now has... Oh, there it is, Wickham. I think that has a bigger impact when it looks angry. Oh, and it's gone. Tell you what, I'm going to leave the Blender file like this, so that I can change it at leisure, whatever. But maybe I'll keep the angry face when I get back to it. Actually, I can change the material. There we go. I think that looks a bit creepier. Just look at that. Okay, so now just a bit of shout-outs. Oh, well, tiny bit. Oh, yes. Maybe it'll look less funny in the game. I think it's a bit more frightening if it's not brightly lit a la Blender. A la Blender. Thanks for showing it. Ooh, creepy. So now just shout-outs. Just some shout-outs at the end. I think I probably want this, actually. Probably. You know what? Maybe this is going to be a good thumbnail. I don't know. Oh, it's lagging so much. No, I'll have to quit it. It'll just lag too much otherwise. So, again, I don't know what I'm going to do with this streaming slot. All the things I've posed in this stream and others as well. Well, the house isn't on it like that, but yeah, again, we'll see. Yes, we will see. So, thank you all very much for watching this series so far with, well, Ghostly Venture. It's not going away completely, it's just paused for a moment. And yes, Kangfango streams on Sundays. He streams driving with trucks. I have it on good word that he's going to drive on American Truck Simulator next in California on a very nice road. He also streams building in OMSI and trains sometimes. Also, if you're playing trains, have a look on the download station for 2 routes. One is called Central Europe. The other one is called, no. I was thinking about Welsh Riviera. I was thinking about Kangfango's route. No, it's called Cornish Railways. Kangfango's Welsh Riviera route isn't on the... Is it Welsh Riviera? Cornish Riviera? No, it's Welsh Riviera. It's not on the DLS yet. It's not finished yet. But anyway, yeah, that's basically it. So, these 25 streams have been a blast. Thank you very much. Thank ye much lay for the shoot-toots. Shoot-toots? I will? Well, apparently I will. Ha! Oh, yeah, not released it. Welsh Riviera, yes. Very work in progress, very big, and very unfinished. Like a lot of projects, unfortunately. But thank you very much for watching, and bye. In fact, yes, so bye. In fact, like I said, it doesn't help if I keep repeating myself, so... But yes, of course, again, true, yeah. I think that's it, really. See you tomorrow, indeed. 40S. And RCT3, so... Bye.